So you know the bull run is coming, and every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer. So the time to act and take advantage of the next bull run is now, before it's too late. So in today's video, I want to show you how I deploy successful crypto bots that will maximize my profits for the next bull run. That being said, let's jump right into the computer. Now that you have a better idea on how the crypto bot works, let's understand what crypto coin we're going to be choosing. Now, this will totally depend on your goals, right? If you want to make 1% per day, then you will need a coin with a lot of volatility and sideways movement. But if you want to make 0.5, 0.2% per day consistently, then you need something that is more secure. So personally, I like to shoot for around 0.5 to 1%. That is the range I feel comfortable. And inside CVA, CryptoBot Accelerator, we have members shooting for a 3%, 5%, even 20% per day. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Other members are more conservative and also are shooting for 0.25, 0.5%. It's gonna depend on how much money you have to work with, and also how comfortable you feel with risk. Like I said, personally, I like to keep it between 0.5 to 1%. So, but because we're gonna be profiting from the bull run, then we're gonna be selecting coins that will follow Bitcoin, meaning that when Bitcoin starts going up a lot, these coins will also be going up a lot. So I have created this document where I share with you the 9 coins that I believe will go up in the next bull run. First one, we have Bitcoin, then Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana, Eve, Cosmos, Polkadot, Avalanche, and BitChain. Now, the second step, once you find the profitable crypto coin that you want to trade, in this case, I'm gonna be deploying Solana. You want to have an entry confirmation. An entry confirmation is sort of like, what is it, the indicator that you need in order to set up your bot with. In this case, I'm going to be using a MACD, and I'm going to be looking at for a pink bell in the histogram. We can see a pink bell right here, looking at the daily time frame of the native cryptocurrency. We have 2 important things to understand here before we move on. We have the native cryptocurrency and we have the leveraged cryptocurrency. Native cryptocurrency is, for example, Bitcoin, and leveraged cryptocurrency could be Bitcoin 3L or Bitcoin 3S. Bitcoin 3L stands for 3 times longer and Bitcoin 3S stands for 3 times shorter. I know that sounds like a lot right now, but think about it this way. If Bitcoin goes up 1%, then Bitcoin 3L is going to go up 3%. If Bitcoin goes down 1%, then Bitcoin 3S is going to go up 3%. So, in today's video, we're going to focus on the bull run, meaning we are more directed towards an uptrend direction of the market. So if you haven't guessed it, yes, we're going to be deploying crypto coins ended in 3L, meaning that if Bitcoin goes up 1%, we're going to be profiting about 3% more. Now, I have the confirmation on Solana here, and the next step that I'm going to do is go ahead and click on Start a New Bot, Grid Bot. I'll be deploying this bot with $2,000. And for the sake of transparency, you can see this is my real account here. Then I'm gonna be looking for Solana 3L. Why 3L? Well, because 3L is the crypto coin that is gonna profit from the uptrend movement. Okay. Again, this is a bull run strategy. Manual adjustment, set the grid levels to 20. At the beginning of the video, I said grid levels is where the bot is going to trigger a buy and a sell order. So we're going to make sure the grid levels is set in a way that we can get as much profit as possible, but also we are being conservative. Like I said, personally, I aim towards a 0.5 to 1% per day, and that is kind of like what I'm getting, right? So I'm making 0.54% in one coin, 0.4, 0.77, 0.46. That is what it feels comfortable to me and also profitable for the long term. Now, when it comes to the grid range, we want to make sure we have a large grid range. Right? Grid range is the price action in percentage that the bot is gonna cover in the whole cryptocurrency. So, because we're gonna be trading something for the long term, we're gonna make sure the bot is able to cover as much price action as possible. Right? So that is gonna be 50%. If I measure, you see it's about 50%. Now, grid step percentage is going to be the profit per trade. It is how much money the bot is making every time it makes a buy and a sell order. So if we do the math right now as it is, my investment in this cryptocurrency is $2,000. $2,000. Actually, let's calculator. $2,000 divided by the number of grid lines that we have, 20 in this case, is $100 per grid line. Now, our profit per trade is our grid step percentage. That is the difference between every buy order and every sell order the bot makes. So we multiply the $100 per grid line times 3.73%. That is going to be $3.73 in profit that in every buy and sell order the bot makes, which is quite a lot, right? We probably want to reduce that and make it about $2, maybe $1.50, because we want to be conservative, right? We want to be conservative with the profits and keep profits consistent. So how can we decrease this is by increasing the amount of grid levels. So probably I'll be looking at about 40 grid levels, maybe 35. I'm gonna do a quick back test to figure out the returns. 41%. Now, if you pay attention to this, you will see that we are getting a 42% return during a downtrend of the market, right? We had an uptrend and then a downtrend. So I'm gonna keep backtesting until I find my sweet spot. As much profit as possible while keeping the grid range as little as possible. So that seems to be between 35 and 40. So 38 seems quite interesting to me. Yeah, I have a 1.86% grid step percentage and the profit is about 41% in the backtesting on the last 30 days, 42%, which is pretty good. Keep taking in consideration my grid step percentage is relatively low. All we have to do left is make sure trailing up is on, pump protection is on, trailing down off, stop loss off, and then take profit off as well. We can click on continue and then start the bot. So yes guys, that is how we do it. That is the way that you deploy successful crypto bots that will literally have the potential to change your whole financial situation when it comes to the crypto bull run. If you got this far, it means that you're serious about changing your financial situation in the next bull run. If that's the case, you need to check out CVA. Here, I'm literally breaking down every step you have to follow to deploy successful crypto bots in the bull run. And not only that, I'm giving you my one-on-one help and weekly calls. If you have questions, then you also have access to a group chat so you can interact with me anytime. To apply for CVA is very straightforward. All you have to do is click the first link in the description and book a call with me or anybody of my team, and we're gonna see how we can help you scale your crypto bots and maximize your profits for the next bull run. That being said guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to learn how to make money using crypto bots, and I'll see you on the next video.